YouTube. What's going on, man? It's your boy Ink in the Brain, man. We back at it like a bad habit. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in, and salute to the new subscribers too. I appreciate y'all. So I'm approaching 100 followers, man. So that's what's up. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. I have another episode of my prison experience to share with y'all today. I'm gonna touch on a taboo topic, but you know, it's something that is kind of a stereotypical kind of topic. But I'm gonna talk about homosexuality in prison. All right. Disclaimer: I am heterosexual. I like women only. You feel me? I don't care if you give me 3 life sentences. I'm not touching a man in prison, right? But this is an educational video. This is for educational purposes only. And salute to the LGBT community. Your boy Inky. I'm not hating on y'all, but this is information that people need to know, man. Prison is a very, very bizarre kind of world, and you know, things that happen in there, things that you're seeing there will literally traumatize you. So, yeah, man. All right, so boom. I'm not gonna make this video too long, I promise. All right, boom. So, I'm still on the 3 yard, right? Now, when I first hit Unit 11, there was this short dude in my run. They call him Rude Boy. He was half black and half Mexican, but he ran with the Chicanos. And literally, Rude Boy was 5'3", and he was like 100 pounds. I'm talking about thin as your skin. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about the most tiniest little boy that you would ever see in your life, locked up in prison. He was in there for trafficking firearms. They gave him like 4.5 years. The crazy thing was, though, was Rude Boy, you know what I mean? He wasn't he was a punk, but he wasn't no sucker, though. I saw him get DP'd by 2 of his people, and he was ducking and weaving, and he didn't even get beat up. Like, they literally 2-on-1'd him, and he was ducking and dodging, and he didn't even get beat up. So that was like one of the craziest DPs I seen. This dude was 5'3", and handled 2 dudes on his own, so he kind of had a little bit of hands about him, but he was gay. But I didn't notice at first, right? But come to find out, he has 3 baby mamas on the streets out here, right? 3 baby mamas, 3 children, so 3 different women with 3 different kids, okay? This dude was 23 years old. But in the joint, he messing with the punks in there. Man, one night, I went to, I disclosed this in a previous video, but something about prison, I'm always waking up at like 2:30 in the morning to take a piss. So, man, I walked to the pisser, bro, and there's 3 showers in Cheyenne, on the 3 yard I was at. You got front, middle, and then the back. Now, at this time, the run that I was in on Cheyenne, it was hella dirty, it was janky, and most of the time, there was water from the showers that was built up on the first 2 pissers. So ideally, you want to go to the last one so you don't step in fucking water from the shower, right? Man, without getting too graphic, man, I go to the pisser, man, and and I basically see some movement in the shower, right? Now I'm on my business. I don't really pay attention, but I kind of peep some movement in the shower because the curtain is kind of moving back and forth, and you can kind of see a shadow in there, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? So I take a piss, wash my hands, I go back, man, and I'm laying down, and man, because Rude Boy, he stayed like 3 bunks away from me to the back, and there was also this gay white dude that stayed in the back corner. So I'm laying down, man, and I see them walking up the run about like 5 minutes later with each other, right? So I'm like, that's mighty weird. You know what I mean? Because at this time I was still new. You feel me? I didn't know he was gay. But yeah, come to find out, you know, Rude Boy in there messing with the white boy, getting his dick sucked by the white boy in the shower and shit. And apparently, the white boy was sucking a lot of dick in there. I don't know. Another time, when they moved me to building 10, because again, if you haven't caught to my previous videos, y'all make sure to do it. But I caught COVID when I was locked up in the joint, so they moved us to a different building. Now when they moved us to a different building, there's several brothers over there doing a lot of time. I'm not going to say their names, but, one brother in there doing like 12 years, another brother doing like 10 and a half. And, there's two other gay dudes, black dudes in that pod. One of them they call Jayante, like Beyonce, but Jayante. Man, this man used to walk around with lipstick on his lips. Like they use it with like Kool-Aid. Man, they use Kool-Aid to make lipstick, right? So this motherfucker used to walk around with lipstick on and tiny ass pants on, you feel me? And he used to just walk the yard with a switch, and it was just, but like the people with a lot of time would actually mess with this dude, man. And without getting into too many graphic details, y'all can use your mind and picture what's going on. But there started to become a beef with some of the brothers who was doing a lot of time over this punk Jayante and his friend. I think his name was Chris or something. And what basically ended up happening was some words got exchanged. Some disrespect had happened towards the brothers, towards Jayante, because I guess Jayante wasn't trying to give up no ass or suck somebody's dick or something like that, right? So Jayante turned around and said, okay, y'all want to disrespect me like this? Okay. He's like, well, what I'm going to do is write long story short, Jayante wrote the names of everybody on the yard who he promised that he would never disclose, right? But he basically put everybody on blast on the yard who he let him fuck or suck his dick. And a few of the brothers, and he actually gave it to the barber. I don't remember how the black barber at the time, I don't remember how he got the list, right? But the black barber actually was really the one that put everybody on blast, right? Long story short, man, the black barber had to line up fades with all the brothers, right? And he ended up getting messed up too, because I think he fought like literally like 7 or 8 dudes that day. So his whole jaw was fucked up, and I think he broke his jaw, and they actually had to move him to the opposite side of the yard because of it. But it was a bunch of drama behind Jayante, and I found out a couple of the brothers, who I thought was pretty solid, and was heterosexual men, turned out to be gay men at the end of the day. And the reality of the situation is, y'all, you hear a lot of the riffraff, don't drop the soap, or you can go to prison, it's a bunch of gay homosexuality stuff going on in prison. The fact of the matter is, Inky the Brain is telling y'all it is true. On high level yards, on 3 yards and 4 yards, that the homosexuality is definitely running rampant. From what I surmise, from what I could surmise, and what I could tell. You know what I mean? And it'd be the people that you would least expect. I guess their thought process behind it is, hey, I'm in here for a decade. You know what I'm saying? I have no human touch from a woman, so the next best thing is a man with Kool-Aid on his lips that walk with a switch. Hey man, I don't know. I wouldn't go for it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm using my hand. You dig what I'm saying? And getting the man with the porno mags. You know what I mean? To let me borrow that. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna get off if I'm gonna get off in prison. But yeah, it's true, man. It's a lot of funny shit going on in the joint, man. And like I said, it's a lot of people in there. Not only black people too, but the white folks. It's a bunch of punk shit going on in the yard. You know what I'm saying? And it's frowned upon amongst the, I guess you could say, quote unquote, real gangsters. It definitely is frowned upon, but people still do it. And to be real, it's not really shunned as heavy as you would think. Like, people will mess with you if they know that you're messing with punks like that, but at the same time, they're not just gonna like kill you because they found out you got your dick sucked by a punk, you feel me? But hey, this was a tough video for me to get through, but hey, it's your boy Inky the Brain, man. Y'all make sure to like the video, comment and subscribe, man, if you haven't already, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all be smooth and be solid.